Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another session of Life of a Goddess. I am so excited to be here tonight with two amazing special guests. I love these ladies. They have been here for a long time. We've known each other for a long time now, and I call them my Athenas family. One of our guests is Miss Helen because girl is the queen of events. Okay, you are out at an event and Athena's is there. It's probably with Helen.
Thank you.
Um, and then I have the amazing Erica Wallenhop, who has been a goddess for over 20 years. Like she is a lifer here. She is the first $1 million goddess. Hey, dreams do come true here at Athena's. And they're going to share their stories with you on why they joined Athena's and why they're still here with us after all these years. And we're going to hear a few more things. And then we're going to talk about Beauty with B and share an amazing product with you all, or actually a product line with you all. Hey. So, with that being said, I'd like to introduce our amazing guest. I have the amazing Helen Gannon in the house. Hey,
Hey.
Helen. And I have the amazing Erica Wallenhop, which I'm like beyond blessed that you both joined me tonight for this episode. Um, so welcome, Erica. Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us. So I want to hear your stories, ladies. So I'm going to ask you each why you joined Athena's. And then I want to know why you stayed at Athena's for as long as you have, because we're still here, right? We're all lifers.
Still
I think we're
here.
just
Absolutely.
lifers.
Okay.
And
Well,
there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. So, Helen, why did you join Athena's? And how
um,
long have you been here?
I'm in my 8th year now with Athenas, and I joined because at the time my daughter was still in high school, and even though I'm a registered nurse, I couldn't afford all the extra things she was doing between sports and choir and stuff like that. I just needed extra money to take all these trips. So it was instant for me. The very first party I went to, I was like, oh, I can do that. That's why
Yeah.
I joined.
Yes, you can, for real. You can, girl. You are a great speaker. You're energetic and you keep people going
Yep.
and
Thank
and
you.
and she's a yeller, my friend. She's a yeller. Um, Erica, why did you join Athena's 20 something years ago?
22 years ago, I
Wow,
went to a party with
congratulations.
Michelle Parker, and
Okay.
I hadn't been to one. And I came home and I was looking at the catalog, and the back of it said that you can make like, I think it was like 30 or 40%, something like that at the time. Now it was like 40 to 50. And I was like, oh, I could make like $300 a month extra. So I went home and I asked my husband, and he said, no. So I said, what? I'm sorry, what? So he said no. So I went to work at my day job, and I took $1,000 loan out of the credit union they have, and I bought the $1,000 kit because you had 500 $1,000 kits back then. And I joined, and then it like took off, and I made all kinds of money, and so I divorced him.
Yes. I
It's a
love that. You
total
know what I love about
financial.
that is if you are not with me, you are against me.
Exactly. And I said uh, it was enough money that I was financially independent, and I didn't have to worry anymore about having to stay married. So it was great. It was a great way to escape the situation that I didn't even know I didn't want to be in.
And that's amazing. And
Mhm.
what I love, Erica, about you is you are very like point blank. This is it. Take it, leave it. And that is so who I strive to be myself. Um,
We
and
call it refreshing.
it's so refreshing because what's crazy is there's a million fake people in the world, but here at Athena's, you get to know people for real. And
Definitely.
I'll never forget, I got to share this story with the viewers of the first time I actually talked to Erica. We were at a Golden Circle event, and she said to me, I don't like drag queens. They remind me of clowns.
Yeah, it's a
And
horrifying
I
story.
said, oh, okay. But she said, but I like you. You carry yourself well. I also, don't have to put on 300 pounds of makeup. So that's a plus. I mean, just saying. And then after that, one of the amazing goddesses said to me, oh my God, Erica Wallenhop likes you. You better take that. So I'll never forget that. So, and now here I am, still a drag queen and still your friend.
You're
So
not
that's
even
we
kind
love
of
you.
scary. You're
We
awesome.
love you.
Awesome.
And then Helen, I did an event with Helen at an autumn fest. Remember, it
Yep.
poured like
It
raining
poured.
cats and dogs. We made the best of it.
We
But
still
Helen
talk to
is like
people.
a drill sergeant. She wants it that way. And I love it. Like, yes, this is how it's done. Damn it. Do it. And
Yeah.
I love that. So I've been able to build friendships with you both throughout Athena's. And like, you've shared some amazing times with me, like, hello.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. So why are you still here after all these years, ladies?
Me? Yeah. Money. Lots and lots of money. So I was able to quit my day job and just raise my kids for 8 years. And all I did was work Thursday, Fridays, Saturdays, and sometimes Sundays. And I was killing it, like killing it. My day job, when I left, they said, well, make us an offer. Like, what would it take for you to stay? And I was like, there's nothing. There was nothing they could have given me to stay there.
So you hear that, viewers? You could stay home with your children if you joined Athena's.
Right.
You,
It was,
I
right.
mean, the
Watch them
possibilities
grow
are
up.
endless.
It was crazy. I did it for 8 years. I stayed home with them. And then when they became in their late teens, it got old. So I went back to the day job too, just because it was something to pass the time, So I do a lot of Athena stuff now. I have a big team, so I don't have to work as many parties, which is nice too. So now it's fun money again. But when I lived on it, yeah, I still made more than I did at my corporate job.
Which is incredible. That's
It is
incredible.
and so much fun. And you're in and out. Like I was really working like 20 hours a week.
I remember watching your demo, girl. You was like, boom, 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 right out the suitcase. I
Half
was
hour,
right out the
45 minutes, we're
toolbox.
done.
I said, damn, I want to be like that, in and out. I talk a lot, so I got to get my point across in so many different ways. And and Erica, you are just
I'm
great.
like, you
You're
want
like,
this?
boom,
You
boom,
want
boom. This
this?
is how you
Right.
do it. You got your
Yep.
jokes. You made me laugh. You're one of a kind. I look back at your demo often in the back office for some fun little quick tips on how to speed it up, because I
The
ain't got
fun
all
thing,
day, right?
the
We don't
fun
have
thing
all
about
day.
Erica's demo is when she makes a joke, if you didn't get it, shame on you. She just keeps going.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I remember I was there and Erica said to me, I couldn't do your jokes. Only you could do your jokes.
Yeah.
So it's what you make of it here at Athena's, and that's what I love. So Helen, why are you still here 8 years later, girl? And I
Well,
know you're retired now from nursing.
that's
So
exactly why, because I got my daughter through, all those events in high school and her first couple of years of college. And then it was time for me to seriously start looking about retiring from nursing. And COVID just put me over the top. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. We, as a profession, we were so disrespected. And I thought, well, if I take my retirement a little bit early, I get X amount of dollars. And if I just do a couple parties a month, I'll be fine.
I'll make
Plus I
up
do events. So it was an easy decision for me. I was disgusted with the disrespect of nursing and said, I got a side gig that can become a full-time gig. I'm in.
And you see that if you're watching, if you feel disrespected at work or you don't feel like you are part of the team here at Athena's, you are always part of the team. The owner of this company will know your name. Like, how does she know all these people? And you guys know you've been here a long time. She knows all about you. She knows your family. She knows your struggles, your ups and your downs. And I freaking love that. There's no company in the world like this.
Brett, the first time that I met Jennifer was when our meetings in September were at the stadium.
Yes.
And I walked up, I just was like in line with a whole bunch of people wanted to meet her. And so she was taking photos with newbies. That was specific, her job that day. She said, I'm getting photos with all the newbies. And I walked up and she said to me, Helen Gannon, how are you? And I went, what?
Right.
She knew me. She knew me. She never met me. She knew me. How's your daughter? The whole thing. It was amazing. She's such a good CEO.
You're so cute. Nobody forgets Helen. You can't forget Helen.
How can you forget Helen? Okay. I'll
think
see
I would
Helen
like
from
to,
a mile away. One of my fun times with you ladies was in Bermuda, being able to connect with you. And like we had so much fun. And Helen be shaking her groove thing. The boat's all rocking. Here's Helen. She's
Yeah.
like, we'll slide with it. We'll just slide with it.
Yeah.
Like it's the best time ever is these trips that Athena's allows us to go on together because it builds our friendships
So
even
many,
closer.
so many.
Erica, your daughter is a goddess.
Yeah, so was
That
my
is
son at one
amazing because
point.
she grew up in the Athena's family and watched you succeed so well. So that's amazing that your children are like, okay, you know?
Yeah, they know all about it. Like I said, my son trained and then he started college and he was like, nah, not for now. And then, but you know what? He probably get a great education. So
Yep.
that's good. I didn't have to tell him anything. And then my daughter still does it off and on. Every party she does is $1,000, but she just works when she feels like it.
I
That's our
love it. And
waitress in
that's what,
Bridge. So yeah.
isn't that what's great about Athena's though? You can work when you want to.
Yeah,
Yep.
and she does.
Nope.
She works when she wants. They're always great. She has a good time, but she doesn't put a ton into it because she doesn't have to. She just, I'll do it, sure.
Oh.
Good parties.
And she's hitting it, okay, if she's
Mhm.
doing $1,000 parties.
I
I've been
almost want to shadow her, but I don't.
Yeah.
Hi, Brian. All right. So this weekend is funny because I actually have a party with my mother this weekend and her girlfriends. So this should be really fun. Okay.
Good.
My mother's been to my parties. She knows I cuss like a truck driver's daughter. She knows what's happening. You know, she was even at my live demo at the home office, if you
I
remember.
do
Yes,
remember that.
that's right.
You remember that? My mom went
So-
to my show once when Jen Clanton came up to train. My mother came up and then she went to the shows with me and it was just like, this is just a I go, these are just new goddesses, whatever. My mother and I look exactly alike.
Yeah.
So, oh no, she's just a new goddess. She's not my mom. Yeah.
Yeah, my mother is my twin I'm my mother's twin as well. So I can't say this is a new goddess because they're gonna
Right.
be like, yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sure they rolled their
But,
eyes at me.
that's another thing that's amazing is that it brings you closer to your parents and your parents get to know your lifestyle and then they can agree with it even if they didn't agree with it at first, that you're doing these parties, you know?
Right, they
And
see your success and then right, definitely.
Oh, I forgot to put my earrings in. My
oh,
daughter,
Helen, you're beautiful. It's
no,
okay.
no, my daughter surprised me several months ago. I think it was a Christmas present or maybe it was a birthday present. I don't remember. But she bought me vulva earrings.
Oh,
She saw them in
hi.
the store and she said, my mother has to have these for parties. And I wear them to every party and I love it because people look at me and they're like, I go, yeah, they're vaginas. Yeah.
Yes, you want to know something? I also have a pair of those earrings.
Yeah. They're awesome to wear to parties, aren't they?
Yeah, you know what's behind them though? Is a waffle.
A waffle. Really?
Yeah, it's a waffle with that in the middle.
Okay.
That's for all those people that, you know, right? So yeah, I got my vulva earrings as well I had made.
Yeah.
It's the only time you'll catch me near a vulva. No.
Yeah, and one on either side of your face.
So Athena's has brought so many memories for us all because, you know, we're Athena's. We are a memory. What was your favorite memory so far with Athena's, or even share a couple of your favorite memories? Ladies, you can start with Helen or Erica, whoever wants to go first.
My favorite memories will always be the vacations. I've said it when I won the trip to Bermuda. I said if you don't take the chance and go on a vacation with this company, you need your head examined because there's so much fun. Every single vacation I've met goddesses and Adonises that I didn't know before. They're not in my circle, you know, and
Right.
became friends with. And it just increases your whole Athena's family, you know, and all of my favorite memories in this company, believe it or not, are not from doing the business. I love the business. I'm just, you know, it's natural for me, but the vacations, I never take a vacation photo off my phone. Never. It's like
I do.
I have 6,000 of them. I just, every now and then they go, oh yeah, that was great. Oh my God, remember that night? It's just,
She gets the thing that says you need to delete some to make room and
Yeah,
space. And
I'll
she's like,
try.
no, we're good. I don't need space. Who needs space?
I bought more space on the cloud.
Yes.
We're so
Erica,
opposite.
what about you?
So
You've been
opposite.
here.
I'm like, don't take any pictures. I had a good time at that moment. I don't need to see what I did. So exact opposite. Please no pictures. I'm fine.
I go on vacation with you. I don't remember the memories.
Right, and that's fine. I bet we had a wonderful time, and I'm sure every time was great. Most of my great memories are definitely vacations, but I've been everywhere. I mean, Egypt was amazing. I'll never
my
forget
God.
being inside a really hot, sweaty pyramid and being on a cruise ship and having Sherry Lynn threaten somebody that she was going to cut him up, feed him to the fish, and it just so many. You really get to know a lot about people while you're on vacation. I had a really good memory lately. It was really, really, really kind of cool. And normally I'm like, just do your job. But it was really cool to watch Helen get Demi. It was like really cool to watch that, because I watched how hard she's worked over the last 8 years to get that
Congratulations.
status.
Thank you.
And then she got it, and I know it was something that was really important to her. So that was warm and fuzzy kind of cool thing, which I'm not used to. Don't hug
Yeah,
me,
she's not
anything.
warm and fuzzy usually. So
But
that's really
I was
good.
very proud of her. Don't hug me.
Oh, wow. I love that. Don't hold
We're
that
so
against
different. Don't hug me. And I'm like,
So I do have a
oh.
lot of there are different people on the team that I get really proud of. I can't usually say anything to them because I don't want to play favorites or anything, but yeah, it is that's a pretty cool part of the company too, watching people make enough money to get divorced, things like that, remarried. So but to get out of situations they don't have to be in, they don't
Right.
realize that most of the time it's because they meet all these other empowered people that show them you don't have to be stuck in a situation you're in. You can do anything you want to do. So it
Exactly.
really
No, that
helps
is
you get out of bad
great.
situations.
Good point.
Yeah. So for me, I mean, that was it. I would still be, I mean, honestly, if my ex-husband had said, go for it, I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
I just did it because I was like, what do you mean you don't believe in me? So
Yes.
22
Yeah.
years ago.
Yes, absolutely. We talk about how Athenas can help you get married, but I love that Erica lets us
the
know
person you want
that
to be married
Athenas
to
can
you
help
make the
you
person you don't
get
like.
divorced as well. So I mean, I love it. Yes. So you guys have been friends for a while now and you're roommates, and that's awesome because I'm sure that Erica has like a background check and a whole 9-yard sheets
It's
before
kind of
she
funny
allows
how-
someone to move in.
I did kind of, because Helen and Kim and Shira and I used to hang out every holiday because like my kids would go to their dad's.
Yeah.
Her family lived far away. Kim's family lives up in New Hampshire. Shira's family's in New York. So we would get together holiday weekends and holidays and spend days at a time on my couch.
I'd always
binging.
sleep on the couch.
We would just binge watch stuff, and yeah, her and Kim would crash on the couch, and we would really spend. Well, I should say the first time she stayed over, she brought bacon and stuff for French toast, like
Yeah, I
cinnamon
brought
bread,
the
French
breakfast.
toast. She
Yeah.
used to bring all this food, so that was really kind of cool.
Oh, food will definitely be a way to my heart.
But to even get to know her was, I was having, I don't know, like cookouts like 3 times a year. We call them team meetings. It's really just everybody, but most of my friends work with the company. So I was
And she
asking her
burns
recruiter,
couches. And she
Yeah.
burns couches.
her recruiter, Karen, I was like, I don't know, should we invite Helen? Would she want to come? Like, we're going to swear? Like, is she going to care if we swear? Like, dude, she came, she brought the most amazing potato salad. We seriously, I was like every time. And so we invited her back for the potato salad, but then, it stuck. So we started hanging out on holidays and stuff. And
It's the truth.
eventually,
They're invited. Helen, you guys are invited to my cookout. Bring the
Yeah.
potato salad.
Yeah, every time I came, I had to bring a big vat, and the vat kept getting bigger and bigger.
Bigger and bigger. It's
and
like it
now
went
she
to
still
10
has to
pounds.
make it. She still has to make it for parties.
Even
There's
though
some
I
in the
live
fridge
there, I
right
still
now.
have to,
There's
yeah.
some in the fridge right now.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
I
love
used
that.
to make Erica her own little bowl so she could put it in the fridge.
hide it
Right.
from everybody else. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome that you became roommates through potato salad. Who knew?
Well,
Potato salad.
One of the cookouts, I was getting ready. We were all up really late. I was getting ready to crash, and Erica said, I don't know why you just don't move in here. And I said to her, don't say that twice. And she goes, why would you move in? I'm like, why wouldn't I move in?
Oh,
That was it. I was like, oh, okay,
I'm like, all right, when the
And were
kids
you,
are gone, you're moving in.
Yeah.
were you living alone too, Helen, before? Were
Yeah,
you
at
live?
the time, my daughter had gone off to college, and then after college, she moved in with her boyfriend. So I was like, why do I have $1,000 a month 2-bedroom condo that I'm just filling the extra room with shit? You know, it was like, oh, sorry, I swore. And
That's all right, girl.
yeah, and
It's a,
then
it,
when
it's
Erica
real
said
talk.
that, I was like, do you see this yard? And she put up a pool for us, and I was like, who wouldn't move in
It
here?
was so funny too, because the idea was that she'd move in when my kids moved out,
Yeah,
but my kids didn't move.
they wouldn't move.
So I knocked down my dining room, became a bedroom, and my 500 square foot bedroom I cut in half.
Yeah,
So
Oh,
that I could
no.
move her, Kim, and Tracy in at the time. So yeah, it was really funny. And the kids,
And
well,
now your
daughter
kids moved
just
out,
left.
right?
Now,
Yeah,
now
Yeah.
well, my son lives in the backyard in the clubhouse. I got
Oh.
back there, but he's moving in September. But yeah, so that's kind of, they didn't move out fast enough. So I was like, I'm just building rooms.
yep.
Let's just build
She
some
just
rooms.
built extra rooms so we could come in.
You guys are so fun. I can imagine having such a fun party with you guys. I love the fact
We're
that
actually
Erica
kinda
burns
boring.
probably 3 dressers a year.
I just say COVID would have been terrible.
Yeah.
Without her and Kim, it would have been awful. Like it really would have been very lonely. So I'm glad they were here. And I'm not a big people person, but it was nice to have somebody around.
I know, Erica. I know. You ain't a big
Not a
people
hugger.
person.
This way I wasn't drinking alone and whatever.
Yeah,
'cause they
she's
were in
not
the
a hugger.
house.
She's not a hugger, no. You have to force your hugs.
I like you. I'll hug you. If I don't know you, it's awkward. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
with this pandemic, don't worry. With this pandemic, I don't want to be hugged either.
I'm like, no.
Yeah,
sorry.
well, except for-
COVID. Yeah, I'll just feel COVID.
Not me, I hug anybody. We're so
It's
different.
okay, right? Just don't wear a mask driving down the road by yourself, please.
Hi.
Don't.
Poor girl couldn't get a hug during COVID and she lived with 2 people. It was
I had to take a
hysterical.
big old sheet and go meet Katie
Kim's-
Mahoney.
Kim's so
Oh,
different.
I heard
She's like,
that story through
right.
the arms.
Remember that?
Yes.
Remember the sheet hug during COVID? As soon as I saw that online, I was like, oh my God, I gotta go hug somebody. Katie Mahoney was like, you can come hug me. I'm like,
Hey.
Freaks.
Well, I think it would be funny, especially the fact that, Erica burns 3 dresses a year at least. So
I don't think I have 3 dresses.
no, I think she has 2.
2 now.
Might have the whatever black dress I need to wear to the holiday
Yeah,
party.
yeah.
Right,
No,
right.
not dresses, dressers.
Oh,
Like
dress.
Oh no, any furniture. Bring it.
any
with you.
furniture. She
Oh,
just
that,
drops
yes.
it right on. Poof.
Got some furniture you want to get rid of? You come into the cookout, you bring the furniture.
We had a ladder.
Oh, okay.
and
I like
table.
that. I got a
It's
few
there.
things in the shed that
Yeah,
can be burned.
we burnt a full-size wooden ladder the other day.
I think
I
it's
hope you don't
all
need that later.
Yeah, other people's
Well,
trash.
thank you. Thank you for chatting with me. I'm so excited that you guys took some time out of your day to chat with me, your
Wonderful.
favorite Adonis.
Of course.
With that being said, we are going to talk about Beauty with B for a moment, and we are going to talk about Solace, our CBD products. Solace is a CBD product, but it does not have THC in it, where a lot of people are skeptical and believe that CBD products all have THC in them and they're going to fail a drug test and whatnot. Our products are, there's no THC, honey, because if there was, I'd lick it out the container. But our Solace pain cream is a lifesaver for everybody because I suffer from fibromyalgia, and I know Helen and Erica have used this product as well. And
I swear by it. I swear by it now.
420 milligrams of CBD getting right into that pain, arthritis, nerve damage like back pain, sciatica, anything like that. This is the cream,
Bad
okay?
knees.
Bad knees, bad hips, all from the same reason.
Mine's because of my younger years. No.
Because she was the head nurse. So Solace is everything you need all in one little cream. And we used to have a stick, but this stuff right here came out and it blew that stick away. You notice that?
Yep.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite part about Solace, ladies? The pain cream?
I'm going to show you.
Okay.
Is the jar. I use it faithfully because of this. It's a moisturizing cream, and it's just the vehicle for this. and it goes in so fast. It's amazing. So I put this over my knees. What I actually do is I set my alarm on days I have to be in an event or something. I set my alarm for 20 minutes before I actually look. It's already in. For
Yes, I
20
love how
minutes.
it absorbs.
Look how fast it goes in. So I set my alarm for 20 minutes before I actually have to be out of bed. And I get up and it's right near the bed. I put it on both my knees and I lay back down. And when I wake up, I have no knee pain. So in
Wow.
order for me, my knees are so bad right now. We'll be taking care of them after vacation. But in order for me to be able to move, I actually need to do that in the morning. And then it lasts me about 4 or 5 hours, which the stick that we used to have, it was hard to get in because it was so thick. The massage oil gets in, but leaves an oily thing on the top. And this, if you look at, I don't know if you can tell, but if you look at my wrist, there's nothing left on there.
Nothing. I love it. It's
cream
not
brings it right
greasy.
in. What's that?
I love that it's not greasy, it's not oily, and I am a skeptic because I've used so many pain relievers with my fibromyalgia, and when this came out, I was skeptic, okay? Because even the stick wasn't enough to relieve the pain I was in.
Yeah.
So when I
How about-
heard,
Brett, how about
Jen-
other products? Have you tried other CBD products before you?
oh
even
yes, I've
this?
tried
went through so
I've
many.
tried the gummies, I've tried the tincture under the tongue.
I did too.
This right here is everything, everything. And what else I love about this product, Erica, is that it comes in a massage oil, a massage candle, soy
Oh, the
candle.
candle, that's like a newer one, right? Because I have it, I haven't used it yet. But yeah, I
Yes.
think the candle would be a cool thing to use too, because it'll be like the soy candles, it'll absorb right away too.
And who wouldn't want to be massaged with CBD while you're healing them as you're massaging them?
Yeah.
And they're getting away from the pain. I love that. My husband, that's a huge turn on, if you know what I'm saying, because you're relieving my pain and you might get lucky. It's a win-win. Right? And then we have it in the intimate moisturizer, you know, for the menopause or the medications that dry you or discomfort. We have it. Solace is amazing. So
Brett, can I tell you something? When the lube first came out, I always buy, when a new product comes out, I get 1 to demo, 2 to sell.
Yep.
And so I was talking about it at my parties for the first time. And I said, at first I wasn't sure why I would be selling a CBD lube, but then I did some research and apparently there is a big call for it. One of my customers at the party said to me, endometriosis? She goes,
Yes.
I have endometriosis. So when I have intercourse, it hurts. That's exactly what I need. And I sold one on the spot. I was like, not even really prepared to talk about it. She told me that there's a whole class of women out there that need this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I sold this to a customer who was having the moments where the husband was getting upset because it wasn't the same. And bought this, and now they're like, whoa, it's back. You know, and you know, a happy wife is a happy life, but a happy husband, you know, pays the bills. So Erica, what do you love about Solace?
Well, I self-diagnosed myself with restless leg syndrome, or my muscles just hurt. I'm not really sure what it is, but I put it on my legs and then I sleep all night. So I that's really the only thing I've used so far with the CBD. I'm fortunate enough not to have chronic pain. My back pain I used to have is gone now. And so I didn't have to use it, but I've been using it on my legs and I'm just very surprised. And you don't need a lot of it. I figured it would be gone quickly and it's really not. It's really just a lotion that spreads pretty thin and it just,
like a shea butter,
really long time.
Like a whipped shea butter.
Yeah, using mine 2 times a day. My first job lasted me 7 weeks. 2 times a day. It lasted 7 weeks because you don't need a lot. You really don't.
And viewers, if you're interested in Solace, at the bottom of this video is my link. Check out our Solace line at Athenas and all our other goodies from the spa to the boudoir, if you know what I'm saying. It can help you relieve some stress. It can help you relieve some pain. And if you use all the good stuff together, it's going to help you, trust me, during this time that we're in. So check out my site. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. And I'm so excited that these lovely ladies joined me this evening. And I want to thank you. Is there anything you'd like to share with them, with our viewers, about joining Athena's? If they have any, if they're on the fence or anything like that, just do it, right?
Yeah, it's the easiest
Yeah.
part-time job you will ever have, the highest paying, and it's only $30. When I joined, it was $1,000. It's
Yep.
$30, and you can train online. And there's internet now, and GPS, and cell phones. It's so much easier now than it used to be.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to take the chance for $30 and do the training and just see, take the chance.
Worst case, you'll learn some.
Right. Yeah.
And guess what? We also have amazing monthly specials where if you join, you can get demo items for free. Once you train and you purchase your first order, like there's so many amazing incentives, but for $30, this has changed my life
Yeah.
so much, especially when I was voted Goddess of the Year 2021. That is a life-changing thing. Like, I work so hard, but it wasn't for that reason. It was just to get through this pandemic, and keep our doors open. And who knew that it would lead to that, And that's the biggest high in my career.
Yeah, that
You
was
know what I'm
wonderful. Wonderful.
That's such a big high.
You know what I tell people at my parties? You spend more than that a week on coffee
Coffee.
in the morning.
Yes.
So if you don't think you have $30, don't get your Dunks or your Starbucks for a week. You got $30.
Amen. Yes, you do. Well, thank you. I appreciate you guys for taking some time out of your night. And
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks for inviting us. This was fun.
I really can't wait to see you guys. I hope to see you at the upcoming Better Business Workshop.
Yep.
I will be there. Okay.
Big
So I will
there.
see you there, my
Yeah.
friends.
All right, we'll see you then. Thank you, Brett.
All right. Thank you. I love you.
Bye.
Mwah.
Love you too.
All right. So if you're watching this, my friends, remember to like, subscribe, and share. And please watch. You get to hear from these amazing ladies and myself, and make me a star because, I'm already almost there. So get me there, my friends. All right. Love you guys. Have a great evening.
You too.
And
Bye.
God bless.
Like, do we hang up, Rosie?